Hi, my name's Sam, and this is my video review of the left side extension and the outfeed extension for the Bosch worksite table. So there's a bunch of weird things on the in the reviews that kind of maybe applied to older hardware revs of this of these extensions to the table saw. So I want to do a video review to kind of clear them up. So here is what I'm doing. So again, this is this video review is for the left side extension and the outfeed extension. Here's the part numbers, the 1002 and the 1003. This is a Bosch 4100 worksite table saw. I've got it here on the gravity rise stand, so there's some concerns about that. So I've got them all extended here, as well as the right side extension for comparison here. And I want to talk a little bit about how I put them on. First of all, the bar underneath this side, I'm going to loosen this here and go ahead and slide it in. I don't have the slide quite dialed in, so it's not as smooth as it could be, but one of the things that it said is that it hits this bar hits the red table extension for the right hand side. That's not true. They fixed that rev. It also in one of the reviews mentioned that it didn't have the stop screw. This stop screw holds it in place so that if you it keeps it in place while you're transporting and everything else, and keeps it nice and snug there. So overall, the parts went together really well, and I was able to get everything that I needed. You'll see here I've got both of them mounted, and the brackets for the outfeed extension here are low enough that it goes underneath, and you can mount them both easily. The outfeed extension also has this loosen knob as well, and so when you fold both of those in and slide these in, it actually folds up quite nicely. You'll notice that this sticks out a little bit, and that's so that the fence has enough room to grasp on here and do its thing. On this hand side, you'll notice that the bracket seems to be mounted maybe a little bit backwards, and the bolt is right through here, and you'll notice that there's that little window, and they actually shipped me an Allen wrench, perfect size to be able to do that. One of the things a lot of people mention is the forms is a sag. Yeah, I really got to smooth that out a little bit. Is the sag in these when they actually came down? I don't have a straight edge here on me, but one thing that you will notice, and I guess you can't see here, is that I've put a washer in between the back screw here, and then the same on the other side over here, and I've done it on the outfeed extension as well. And by putting that washer in the back side, you can see the top edge of the washer right there. By putting the washer in there, it's actually brought it really darn close to level, so that it's level both when it's up close and when it's extended. So that actually works out pretty well. For a washer, I just dropped it down the slot there, but I just went and got a bag of washers from the hardware store. I did take my calipers and get some that were as close to 0.03 as possible. That was my guess on how thick they needed to be. They ended up being about 0.43 or 0.43 thick, and that actually worked out pretty well. So anyway, the short answer is that it's worked out really well. I'm very, very happy with it. It allows me to get some more stability on my table saw. The mounting was pretty easy. And everything worked out pretty well. So if you're interested in the in-feed or outfeed extension, or the left side of the outfeed extension, I would very much encourage it. The only problem that they haven't yet fixed is the little bit of slop, which I went and fixed with the quarters, and that was $2.50. So go buy yourself a package of a couple of washers, and before you go ahead and set it up, and that'll save you a little bit of time. But other than that, it's went together really well.